So there's that to consider. Okay. The Pikachu thingy next to your name. Ooh, I didn't even think about it. How do you get that badge? How does that work? I was like, how do I get that badge? Can I get that badge? Sub to someone streaming a Pokemon category, aka you. That's pretty dope. Nice, dude. Poto, how you been, man? I hope you're doing well. And that has our message. I'm gonna try to get a Legend ZA pulled up as well. I say it like I totally can't do it, right? Tired, man. I feel that, man. Did you have you ended up finding a job? I know you were looking for a job for a while. This is where I belong. It makes a lot of sense, Expos, why I was seeing you on Twitch. Because I wasn't live on YouTube, dude. That's my fault. Got that nice shiny Santa gas this morning. Nice. You've not yet? Ah, it's all good, man. You'll get there. Well, what's your field of study, man? Lou looking hella sexy. Also, what's up, bro? What's up? Gotta get excited for Pokemon Day. Real quick, chat. Let me run to my cart. Let me get that Charizard box. We are definitely cracking this open. We're gonna crack it open some packs. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back. 10 minutes away. Pokemon just went live. I'll be back when it's all over. Good luck, y'all. Let's go check them out. You think they're doing some sort of a... You gotta do a booster box for Pokemon Day? I wish I had a booster box to do. This is the Charizard box that I was talking about. We're gonna crack it open because there's some packs in there. That's what we want. Gonna get the stream flag too steamy for me. Alright, Pokemon just went live. You think they're doing some sort of countdown or anything like that?
To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching for.
They're going in, chat. They're going in.
Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em. It's you and me.
I just want that standout of one of those for your Charizard cards. Makes sense. Just on the box. Teach me and I'll teach you. I hate that song, chat. I know I was just singing it and whatnot, I despise that song with a passion. I just want that to be known. Which did the XY version? The XY version is a lot better, by the way. I want to make sure nothing gets blocked on the stream. Okay. Brother, what? Yeah, you didn't know? I have, not a hatred. I just don't like it. But, this song is not the worst. Not the worst. It brings a tear to your eyes sometimes. Well, like this one, I heard some like female vocals on it. It sounds pretty good, but I don't know. There's some of them I legitimately like. That guy, the guy that sings it, man, the original singer. I feel like he's a grifter, man. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. I don't know how to open up this chat. Oh, I had to break a seal on it. That doesn't matter, right? Because that's our goal is to open up the packs, right? Do you guys remember? For the record, this is all music from the live stream, by the way. It's not mine. If they start singing Pokemon Johto, I'll cry. Question, chat: how is the audio right now? I have the audio at less than half. It's at 1/3. How does that sound? Is it too low? That dude's a loser now, but the song is goated. Have you, dude, yo, Dibs? It's very low? Okay, let's go ahead and make this a little bit louder and see what you guys think. I'm at 65. Also, I like the song, whatever song this is. Look, it's just regular part of work. A Charizard's pretty cool. A Charizard's pretty cool. I might actually, yeah, if you should down this song, let me know what it is. I'd say maybe go down to 60. Audio's good. What's up, Daniel? I like the song. What song is this? What song is this? Or turn yourself up slightly. Are you sure? I'm already loud as it is, or at least I feel like I'm already loud as it is. I can't turn myself louder if you guys need me to. It's actually pretty dope. Is that the X and Y version, or is it the Journeys version? No, it's the OG one, isn't it? That's pretty cool. I actually would consider putting it not on the slide, right? Somewhere over here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Normally, I'm not a big fan of like the little figures and stuff like that. Let me turn myself up a little bit higher. Chat, how does that work? Am I decently loud? Oh, it's just the instrumental. No matter what. Let me look into that. Sing the song? I'm not a fan of the song. I can sing the other songs. I would totally be down to sing the other songs. Okay. Let me add that song real quick. Good looking out on that one, Shane. Yo, 2-minute warning, chat. 2-minute warning. No matter what. Oh, it's part of the Secrets of the Jungle song? That's not bad. My idea. What's up, my fur cat? Alright. We have, of course, our Cosmofoil Charmander, which I guess is pretty cool. I have a whole Cosmofoil like promo cards that I'm collecting ish. All right. So far we're shout out Shazam. Yeah, honestly. So far we're at 2 packs to open up, chat. We're opening up 2 packs. I am low key thinking we open up Obsidian Flames and Twilight Masquerade. So Obsidian Flames can get me Charizard. Twilight Masquerade can get me Greninja. Let's do this before this one final minute, chat, and then we'll be able to get our Pokemon Presents. I'm excited. Dropping predictions right now in chat. This is Obsidian Flames, Scyther, Meltan, Charcadet, Ponyard. What is that? That is a Malamar, Granbull, Houndoom. Reverse Hollow is a, what is that? A Weasel, a Heatmore, and a Hollow Togekiss. Obsidian for sure. Smash Bros. 6. If I'm not mistaken, this is the song for Pokemon Journeys? I could be wrong. No, it's the song for Pokemon Journeys. Oh, we're almost there. We're just gonna go through it. Pokemon! That's how it ends, dude. That's how it ends. 10 seconds, chat, or almost 10 seconds. Reverse Hollow Phantom. Reverse. Nothing on that one. Frostlass is pretty nice, though. Frostlass is pretty nice. I'm excited, chat! I'm excited! Let's see. Pokemon Presents. What are we looking at? Ooh, do I make myself smaller? I feel like I should make myself smaller, right? Bad Omen inbound. That's pretty cool. Through the years, chat. Through the years. The trumpets are back. That's cool. That's cool, chat. That's a cool little intro. Roaming around blasting loose stream.
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Ishihara, don't let us down, Ishihara!
February 27 is Pokemon Day.
Pokemon Trumpet
This
and
is the
Saxophone
date
confirmed.
the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first 2 titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance.
Ooh, I got any chills, chat!
Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks
Heracross
the
spotted.
Pokemon series' 30th.
30th
A
anniversary.
milestone reached because of your support. Thank you,
Concierge.
each and every one of you.
Horizons.
We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve.
What is this whole ad thing? I hate this.
In today's broadcast, we'll
No.
share all the latest news
Chat,
about Pokemon.
I'm struggling. The ads are ruining it for
Please
me, chat.
enjoy the
Ads are
presentation.
ruining it for me. Ads are ruining it for me. Okay. Okay. Fire red, leaf green. Okay. Let's see. All right. What is this? What is this? 45 songs. Oh, it's the songs. It's the soundtrack. The game music collection. That's pretty cool. All right.
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version
Go away,
and
ads,
Pokemon
that's how I
Blue
feel.
version video games. You can now play all
More
45
Pokemon,
songs from the
Concierge.
games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
That's cool. That is honestly really cool boxes to get. I kind of would want to get something like that. That's pretty cool. Just for collection purposes.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company
Ooh!
International.
Ooh,
and I'm
Pokemon
thrilled to share
Worlds?
news about the
Yes!
2026
Okay, cool.
Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience,
Poke
Pokemon
XP.
XP in San
Let's
Francisco.
go. Okay.
The 2026
Think it's on sale soon?
Pokemon World Championships will once again
I'ma be there,
welcome
chat. I'ma be at
nearly
Worlds.
3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions,
Ooh.
while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches
buy to
of
have
these
it,
games will be
in my
held
collection. That's
at
how I
the
feel.
Chase Center, an arena
How long
that's
is this thing?
3
25
times
minutes.
the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience.
I'm
where
excited, chat.
trainers
I wanna
around the
be
world
there.
Can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event.
All right.
Fans of all ages
When do
can
tickets go
expect
on sale?
Fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations.
Thought it was
and
gonna be
of
at least
course,
an hour. I wish
visiting
that
the
would have been really
Pokemon
cool.
Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art.
Ooh, okay, what is this?
illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the.
At least that
highly
means I can
anticipated
just sit here and watch
World
the whole thing. Yeah,
Championships.
that looks cool. That's really dope art for World Championships. I like that.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
But no information about when tickets are on sale? I don't know, man. They're cutting it a little close. Oh, the card game. Okay. Is it just gonna be Ascended Heroes? Oh, is this the collection? The Celebrations collection? Oh, dude, I think it is. Oh, I think this is the collection. This is sick. If this is the 30th anniversary collection box, is that the legend card? It is. Oh. Pikachu confirmed for the TCG. Ads again? Chat, this sucks. The future awaits. What is this? The art looks sick though. Pokemon TCG coming 2026, releasing worldwide simultaneously. They give us almost nothing to go off of. What was that? What was that? That was weird. Pokemon Go. Of course we're talking about Pokemon Go. At least the video isn't interrupted 100%. I would hate if right now we get a video, an ad. We go to ad hell.
A huge range of
I'd be
Pokemon
so pissed.
that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Okay, cool. Go tour at Kalos. Nice, okay. I love that. That was short and sweet, straight to the point. Fire Red Leaf Green? Oh, it's Pokemon Masters. Small and I were talking about this. Oh, that's pretty cool. That interaction with Red was pretty dope. Red and Red. Why am I getting laundry ads? I don't know.
Let your curiosity shine!
Ogre Pond
Like a twinkling star!
and Terrapagos. The double anniversary. Now's the time to start. I did start playing again, so logging now to receive 3,000 gems.
Masters
Okay.
EX.
That's pretty cool. I gotta be chill seeing OG Red. Hey, it's Cafe Remix. I knew Masters of Swimming, yeah. And it's the stuff that you kind of expect, right? So it's the starter Pokemon for Cafe Remix. Okay, that's not bad. I wish I could get into that game. Who knows? Maybe I just gotta give it a little bit of a try, but... Pokemon Sleep? Is that Darkrai? Oh, it's Mew. I was like, yeah, it's Darkrai, but no, it's Mew. You expected, Cafe. What would be the Ramsey equivalent Pokemon? Well, the trainer would be, Cybold, right? Whereas Gen 10, it's probably gonna be at the end. Primeape with all the rage. The Lottie twins are coming soon to Pokemon Sleep. Okay, the Eon duo.
To
Pokemon Unite.
celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
Nice. Let's get back
The
into Pokemon Unite,
magnificent power
chat.
of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes
Ads
together.
again is insane, by the
Soar
way.
stylishly into battle.
Ads is again is
You can
insane.
participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added.
The Johto starters?
Don't
Nice.
miss what's coming.
And then like showed Volleyball World Tour. What does that mean? That's pretty cool though. Pokemon Champions. Bingo, by the way, yeah. You like Pokemon Unite? I gotta give it some. I just pulled that card yesterday or today, like at 1 in the morning. That Meowscarada's kind of nice. The Johto remakes confirmed, yeah. That Arvin, I want that Arvin. That's pretty cool. Paldea Wonders. Are they gonna give us a open up to 30 booster packs? Oh, that's pretty dope. I did not know they were dropping all this for Pokemon Pocket, TCG Pocket. Oh, are we finally getting Coliseum in XD? Yes! Oh, finally, give us the release date on XD. Oh man, we get to relive our childhood. What about Coliseum? Yeah, there it is. No, it's still XD. That's still XD. Are they just dropping XD? What about Battle Revolution? Battle who? You never played these? These are fun games. I highly recommend these. These are fun games. With their Shadow Lugia. Coming to GameCube March 26th. But there's nothing about Coliseum though. I'm a little confused. I would assume Coliseum comes first.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games.
Ooh, Pokemon
First
Champions!
off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Just give us home compatibility.
The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf
And the
Green
events.
games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice. We got Gen 1 remakes, yeah.
We also plan
Yes!
to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the
Okay,
future.
perfect. We
This
have
way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other
Home. Okay,
Pokemon
cool.
RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions.
Dude, ads again is
We
insane.
hope you look forward to it.
What about the events? What about the events? Anything about the events?
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Pokemon Champions, finally, chat. Release date? Release date? Okay. Halucha, Raichu. Hey, is this a single battle format? That's actually pretty cool. So confirm single battles?
You wanna be the best, just a champ, move with chest, beat the rest. Oh yes, he a champ, she a champ, dead.
Oh, it's cool, like a little tournament style with friends. Mega Delphox, oh, and Tika Time, it's the DA Dex. It has the DA Dex to start off.
Win or lose, great fun that we having. Win or lose, great fun that we gonna let's go. Champions game is all we want. Team ready, now we gonna be number one. Play it up, come up through with me awesome. Champion game is all we want. Team ready, now we gonna be number.
I saw a few Pokemon that are not ZA, like Hatterini. That's crazy! What happened? Oh, what? What happened? The stream is still live, right? That's crazy! Oh, wow. We just got that Pokemon come back. Do you think they start the trailer from the beginning again? That is insane. What about the YouTube stream? Does the YouTube stream happen? Oh. Let's check YouTube on that one. That's crazy. Oh, Pokemon.
On Champions.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh man. They just ended? I don't know. Something happened to the Twitch broadcast. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're gonna be delayed by a bit. That's insane. How's this audio, chat? By the way. I can't believe that happened. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully no ads over here, chat. That's funny. I wonder if they came back. There's the Raichu. Is that like a bull tackle? What is that? Kanto starters. Pokemon Champions. April 2026. Okay. At least we got news soon.
We the cherry.
Switch first, and
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
It's got to be Pokemon. It's got to be Garchomp,
Pokemon
right?
Series.
Got to be Garchomp.
Please take a look at this video.
Okay. All the Mega Pokemon. Okay. Kalos starters, alright. Zygarde. Alright. That's a lie. They only showed one Crabominal, but we know there was two of them. Zeraora, Heatran, Magearna, Disease, Darkrai. That looks sick. Nah, it's the Garchomp. It's the Garchomp. That last one was the Garchomp. They keep showing Prism Tower, but we never see it that way. Salamence. These Megas are crazy. Yeah, it's the Garchomp Z. We're finally getting Garchomp Z, right? Which is great. It's cool. It's a really cool design. I like it. But we're just gonna battle it and get the Mega Stone, right? That's how it's gonna play out. Oh, Garchomp versus Garchomp? That's pretty cool. And loses ground type? Yeah, it's a little sad. Okay, it didn't really tell us a lot to go off of there.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp,
Oh, there it is,
Mega
okay.
Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become
Yeah,
available
all you
for
have to do is
Pokemon
battle
Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
Okay. Look how big its feet
Next
are.
up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
I guess the lifespan of ZA is kind of done for, huh? There's not much going on. Are these dungeons for Pokopia? The hell is that? Was that a Rotom? So I can get this tonight? Yeah, it looks like you can get it tonight. Minecraft. It was a Rotom, huh? Yeah, I knew it. New Rotom phone form. Rotom stereo.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
Dubstep Rotom. Yeah.
It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
DJ Rotom.
What
Oh, my
happens if
bad.
you give it a CD in the game.
That's cool. Scarlet invited. Owen music. So you can have.
It can help.
You can have all
liven up the
types of,
town with a
different music.
variety of
Okay.
music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce
DJ
you to
Rotom
the
in the
world
house?
of Pokemon Pokopia. Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland
That's
that was
pretty
once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It
Love
looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
Ditto's just like me, hungry all the time.
But how do you cook?
Oh, this is where we're gonna find out our Gordon Ramsay of the Pokemon world. Eat the Riolu. It solves 2 problems, right?
Huh?
What is this?
That's
Oh, it's
silhouette.
Greedent. Am I buying that? I already paid for it. I just got the notification that I paid for it. Greedent as a cook. Okay.
A
But yeah, I
Greedent
just got the
appeared.
notification from
It sounds
Pokemon
like
Center that I
everyone
bought
calls
it.
Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts
Chef
of dishes.
Dente?
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make
It's
it even
raw!
easier to
Yeah,
develop
it's
the
funny.
town.
This game looks cool.
Try bringing
It's,
Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
It looks like a game to just chill with,
In
100%.
multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
I thought we were trading, I won't lie. I was like, oh, we're trading
You can play
Pokemon?
with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding.
Chef Dente hits hard.
There you are. There's
Bro,
someone
gotta cook
here,
up a
too.
fire buffet.
But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects too.
You can play Prop Hunt
That was a
in
fun game
Pokopia?
of hide
That's
and
funny. You can play Prop Hunt, chat.
By working together, you could even build something this big.
It really is just Minecraft. Pokemon Minecraft, dude. And look, we're playing Pixelmon, chat. That's what we're playing.
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
This looks pretty cool, though.
New encounters may await you as
Ooh,
well.
legendary Pokemon? Free servers, too? I like that.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
There's Minecraft and Pokemon?
Developing a
Yeah.
town, one step at a time.
This actually looks kind of fire, chat. I won't lie.
Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
I never really gave it, like, the time of day, if that makes sense. I was like, like, it is what it is, right? Looks pretty sick, though. A Ditto rug as an early purchase bonus. That doesn't appeal to me, but I'm getting it through the Pokemon Center, so I'm getting me my plush, my sitting cutie.
Pokemon
Could've just
Pokopia releases
collabed
next
with
week on
Cobblemon and
Thursday,
made a Gen 10
March
update.
5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up. Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Gen 10, please.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for
Okay,
you
here
all.
it is. Gen 10. Gen 10.
Thank you for tuning in.
Let's see what it is, chat. Woo. I'm excited. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. Pikachu? Pikachu confirmed? Legends Johto? Oh, okay. I was gonna be so excited there. It's Pokemon through the years again, right? So that's Gen 4. That's Gen 5. That's Gen 6. Alola, okay. Okay. Galar. Paldea, okay. What is this? And Nightmare Fuel Pikachu, I won't lie, a little bit. Not what I expected. What am I looking at? What's up with these Pikachus? What did I just watch? Don't end it like that. Please don't end it like that. Oh, let's go! Okay. Tropius is back to Throat Goat. Oh, that looks sick, whatever that is. The trainers look pretty dope, too. Nimble, Talo, not seeing anything new, chat. That looks sick, though. Ladybug, Ladyann, Slugma, Slizzlepede. Starters? Oh, I thought it was going to show us the starters, chat. I like that little animation. That's a pretty cool animation. Sandygast, Krabby, Corsola, Marina. They shouldn't be together. More Slugma. Ooh, okay. Starters, please. Oh! What is that? What are these? Dude, the water starter looks sick. Brouts? Bonbon? That one looks dope. Gekwa? Gekwa looks sick, dude. I already picked my starter, chat. Legendary? Underwater exploration. Okay. This Krabby walking on the seafloor is kind of funny to see. Pokemon wins and Pokemon waves. Oh, that looks so good, chat. Global release in 2027? What? No game this year? I don't know what to say. No Pokemon game in 2026. Dude, this 30th anniversary is wild. Left is speechless because it looks phenomenal. But 2027 is insane. That's crazy. Might be the only time since Johto I pick a water starter instead of fire. $20 27, dude. I honestly, I'm very disappointed. I think legitimately that could have been the worst thing. That could have been the worst thing. You could count the game, count Champions as the game for the year? No. Sadly. Don't get me wrong, and don't get me wrong, the presents I thought was pretty good. It had a lot of content for us. I think it's the fact that they ended off with 2027 and no explanation, nothing follow-up, nothing like that. No game in the meantime. No extra DLC to kind of prolong ZA to give us more time. Dude, that is insane. We count GTA 6 as the Pokemon game of this year. You know what? And I mean, I don't know if it would be the case, right? But maybe the fact that GTA 6 is coming out this year, maybe? And they don't want to compete with that? I don't know. That not what I expected. Let's go to the Pokemon website. Pokemon GTA Pokemon mod coming soon, yeah. Let's see. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be honest. I guess let's start off by trying to get some Pokemon Champions content, right? Let's see if they've given us anything else. Pokemon Champions arrives in 2026. Introducing all the stuff. These are all the trainers. Any new stuff? Train your Pokemon, ranked battles. Anything new that we could work off of here? Those Pikachus did throw us off, right? Because it kind of seemed like it was ending the thing there. And only being on Switch 2 is probably what might have ruined it, because not everyone can get a Switch 2. Fair. I mean, that's completely fair, King Wolf, but I don't know. It was winds and waves. Unless they're doing everything in their powers, oh, there's nothing there. Nothing new there. If they're doing everything in their power to make the game look phenomenal, right? So, like, say for example, if come next year and we get the game and it doesn't like blow us out of the park, dude, I feel like something's wrong. Gives you more time to get a Switch 2. I guess that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. That's very interesting that we went. I mean, if it's early 2027, it's a potential of changing the game cycle up, which I mean is completely fine. 100%. But I don't know, man. Okay. Let's break down the stuff that they talked about. TCG Pocket we knew of, right? Because they already dropped the set. They didn't talk more of it. Pokemon TCG, they did some sort of hints with Mewtwo and Mew, but didn't go into it. So we'll probably have no information there. They don't want to compete with Champions and Pokopia. Well, Champions is a free game and Pokopia is their own game. So it wouldn't really be competing with that, if that makes sense. Plus, Pokopia dropping next week rather than November, where they normally do. By the way, have you played the Let's Go? Yeah, I like the Let's Go games. It's just the catch style of like Pokemon Go, and it's different. Like you can't battle wild Pokemon to level up your Pokemon. If that makes sense. You have to just catch them. Let's see. I'm trying to. Let's go back on the Pokemon website. Let's see if anything's on there. I'm not seeing anything new. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Give me a website. A website already? No website. Usually, Pokemon ends up making a website and they drop like any sort of information on there. Your data buying Let's Go Pikachu. It's pretty fun. I like it. I liked it. Yeah, I need a proper look at the starters too. 100%. Let's check Twitter's Pokemon. Okay. Should be Pokemon, right? Yeah, okay. Any information? Okay, so here's Wind and Waves. Learn more about this, okay? Alright. These are the starters. Alright. So that's a grass chicken. I'm assuming when it evolves, it's probably going to be grass flying. Chat, what are we thinking? Am I going to play ZA? Most likely. Most likely. 2 legs. And Pom Bomb. So it's a Pomeranian. It's a fire Pomeranian, so it's a dog. I have a feeling this would stay strictly as fire type. I don't think it'll have a secondary attack. The underwater aspect of winds and waves look interesting, though. I guess I'll have to get a Switch 2 and buy a ZA for it. That's fair. Looks like if Pommy and Litleo... Dude, this one looks good. This is the one where I'm, like, easily going to pick this. I feel like a lot of people are going to pick this, too. If they pick any of the other ones, like, initially, dude, I feel like they're lying. They're lying to themselves. You need to see evolutions before you make... Oh, to be fair, that's a very valid statement there, because I've seen where, like, the Pokemon starter looks cool, and then it evolves, and you're like, ooh. Pom-Pom about to have a horrible temper. If it's a Pomeranian, yeah. Yeah, I'm sad that we don't get it this year either, man. You already have ZA for the first Switch? You can just pay for the upgrade, no? The underground looks dope. They went out of their way to not show us anything new, which is kind of crazy. Alright, let's do a refresh real quick. Let's see what they have for us. Okay, there it is. These Pikachu sport brand new appearances and will debut in Pokemon Winds and Waves. He's a little chunky guy. Look at him. He looked like me. He looked like me. Those dogs respond to Sadie always ready to slam you out. My mom used to have some. I think she still does, actually. Do I have to buy games for the Switch too if I already have them for the Switch? You may have to buy what's called like an update. Sadly, not Pokemon, but Nintendo in general is kind of greedy like that. Staying with water because water is my gym. Luminion beating the game will automatically make my brother happy. He likes Luminion? Are they shiny or are they tan? That's very valid. I don't know. Okay. They need to drop more information on this. They're so funny looking, dude. So funny looking. Left one is the average dad going to the beach. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He looked like me. He looked like me. These are your professors. That would suck. Did I stream yesterday? I did. Yeah, I did. After a little bit. The mommy Pikachu. I'm looking at the comments. You need these as plushies. I kind of would want that as a plushie, though. I won't lie. I'm not a plushie guy. You know me. Alright, let's refresh. Is there anything else? Is there a website for Pokemon Winds and Waves? Usually they have more websites to work off of. At least that Pokemon don't look like food so far. Okay. Pokemon.com. Any information to go off of? Nope, nothing new. Okay, let's look at Pokemon Champions. Because usually they drop like new information after presents. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not seeing any information. I'm not seeing any follow-up to anything, if that makes sense. They just dropped that trailer and they're like, alright, cool. Have a good day, guys. Bye, have a good time. And you like what Totodile? I got one shiny alpha Totodile. We still need 2 more. Wonder what real world place this is based on. I don't know, actually. Kind of maybe like the Caribbean? I don't know. I got 3 packs of Pokemon cards, chat. Low-key, they're keeping us guessing, which is actually good. I agree. But then it's like it's one of those situations where it's like, you have the people that were like, man, they told us nothing. That's why I didn't buy the game. And then you have the people who be like, man, they told us nothing. I'm excited for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And oh yeah, I got a lot of extra Totodiles. I got you on that. I got a lot of regular extra Totodiles. Let's see. Not Maldives. What is that? What's Maldives? Is that a place? I'm gonna open up these three pack of Pokemon cards. First, we have Paradox Rift. Has Garchomp on the cover, so let's go ahead and get that going. Hopefully, we can pull a Garchomp, right? Can I get one? Yeah, right. Pokemon Winds and Waves 2.7 out of 10. Too much water. I can't wait to see that. Gligar. What is that? Oh, it's Blipug. Fuecoco. Honedge. What is that? An Absol? That was right. Is that a Simisage? I could be wrong, right? Oh, I was right. Simisear, I'm sorry. Crobat. Reverse Hollow's Pumpkaboo. Oh, let's go, chat! That's a special illustration rare Iron Hands! What? What is this luck? I know you guys can barely see it, but it's on this side, like, kind of like floating. What? Special illustration rare Iron Hands? Great for Terra Raids? Yeah, honestly, what is that luck? And then a Groudon afterwards. Nothing there. What? That's pretty cool. Do I have a sleeve? I do have a sleeve. Oh, yeah, Unfair Cat. Yeah, you can get one. 100% you can. My bad. I thought we were talking about Pokemon cards. I was like, my Pokemon cards. That's cool. I wish I pulled this, like, a year ago, right? Because it was worth a lot more. But a special illustration rare Iron Hands is pretty dope. It's really, really cool. XD is dropping in March. It's crazy that we didn't get any information about Coliseum. So now I'm a lot more intrigued. And I'm assuming no home compatibility, right? But temporal forces. Dibs. No, one dibs. I'll trade you. No. Okay. Temporal forces. I don't know what I can get out of this, by the way. Let's see. Lickitung, Charjabug, Slugma, Solosis, Duosion, Explorations, Guidance. What is that? Is that a... Oh, it's a Latias. Nice, Latias. Fortress. What is that? Crocodile. Okay. Okay, not bad. An EX, a Wugtrio EX. It's not bad. It's something. It's a little hit. Am I going to play ZA today? Most likely. I'll probably play ZA to get that Garchomp and do a little bit more shiny hunting. It's, hold up. I also, if I'm not mistaken, Pokemon just dropped more tweets. So let me go ahead and refresh this real quick. These are the starters. Honestly, they don't make the gecko look as cool as that. I don't know why. I knew you were gonna pick the off one, the terrible one. Oh. Stellar Crown. Let's get in this. I like the name. The Brouts name. Alright. Chinchou. Tortuga. Espartha. Glameow. Celebi. What is that? Is that a Togedemaru? It is a Togedemaru. Nice. Is that a Mewtwo? Nice. Reverse Hollow. Is it a Mewtwo? It is Mewtwo. Reverse Hollow is a Applin. Reverse Hollow is a Pangoro. It is a Pangoro. And a Hollow Alcremie. Nothing there. Nothing there. It does look a lot more zesty than initially seen. I'm going to be honest. I was like, okay. Like, I still am going to pick it. I imagine someone with a thick Scottish accent trying to say that. I would love to hear that, by the way. I think the fire one, honestly, so far is the lackluster one where I'm like, not for me. I don't know. It's something about dog Pokemon. Considering that we have Houndour too, which is another fire dog Pokemon. I don't know. Let's check website again. Let's see if there's any updates. Introducing Pokemon Champions. They are lacking on any sort of information. Okay, let's try the Pokemon Winds and Waves. Maybe there's a website up and running now. No. All the comments going for Gekwa. It's the right choice. It's the right choice. Pokemon Champions. What if Nintendo has information about Pokemon Champions and let's see. It said April, right, chat? But there's no date to work off of. It's very, very odd the way that they decided to do things for this game, or for this 30th anniversary. Glad we're on the same page for the starters for once. I mean, for the most part, we're on the same page. I'm low-key mad that we aren't getting this game this year. I was really hoping for it. Yeah, I mean, same here. Same here. I was really hoping to get any sort of information. Yeah, what's up, Dominic? They updated the site. What site? Pokemon site? They lied to me. What's the site? Do you have the site? Oh, yeah, the site. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's look over this. Thank you, Poto. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. The characters look dope. Characters look dope, by the way. For the record, I like the Waves outfit a lot better. I like the blue. I think the blue looks a lot better. In my opinion. Alright, let's read this here. The new Pokemon Presents revealed an exciting trailer for Pokemon. Yeah, that's what it is. Is that a cowboy hat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's a regular cap for me. But I mean, it's always been caps for me in Pokemon games, right? Like that's what you standard want. Pokemon Winds and Waves, upcoming entry in the Pokemon video game series, developed by Game Freak exclusively for the Switch 2. So at least we know that for sure. It's the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, right? So unfortunately, you will have to get that upgraded. These new titles feature an open world to explore with beautiful wind-swept islands and a vast ocean with glittering waves. The Pokemon that live in harmony with this region's lush environment have developed their own unique ecosystems. Why do I feel like a Lugia Paradox is inbound? That'd be pretty cool. Or like, I feel like something Lugia. It makes a lot of sense that it would be included, right? Of course, not a main attraction to the game, but during this adventure, you'll team up with all kinds of Pokemon to overcome both the difficult road ahead and even the forces in nature that block your path. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Superblade? How you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Your main character will sport a different outfit depending on which version of the game you play, and of course, you'll set out with one of the 3 first starter Pokemon. So, Brouts, the clumsy bean chick Pokemon. Pom Bomb, the guileless, and friendly puppy Pokemon. And then the water gecko Pokemon, Gekwa. Is that a hoverboard in their hands? Oh, it is. It is like Back to the Future hoverboard. I didn't even realize it. Hey, well, you guys remember how we were supposed to have skateboarding in Gen 2? Well, it's finally back, right? I guess. Okay. Trailer also showed off a pair of special Pikachu with a brand new look. We have to wait a bit longer to learn how Mr. Windy Chew and Mrs. Wavy Chew will be involved in the adventure. I have a feeling... I hate these names, by the way. I hate these names. But I have a feeling that they're going to be like the Pokemon Professor's Pokemon, like side Pokemon. I don't know. Additionally, it was announced that beginning with Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, Brazilian Portuguese will officially be supported as a language that players can choose. Not even more fans around the world will be able to play this game. Dude, honestly, with them taking their time, I legitimately hope that it comes out perfect. That's my big thing. Not this year, so I'm so happy I'm wrong. How it goes in the Casa Lugia? It goes pretty good. But it's very, very simple information though that they're giving us when it comes to Winds and Waves, which I'm okay with. We got our logos, we got our starters, we got how the characters look. What am I creating right now, dude? I'll take some. You know what? I'll take some Pokemon Champions news. Is there more news? Yes, Pokemon Champions. Okay, cool. More Pokemon Champion stuff. This is what I was excited for, right? The highly anticipated Pokemon Champions will be available to download on Nintendo Switch systems in April 2026. A variety of details were revealed during the latest Pokemon Presents, and even more can be found on the Pokemon Champions website. Players who download the game before a certain date will be able to claim a Dragonite from their in-game mailbox. Okay, that's cool. The Mega Evolution Fund hardly ends with Dragonite. You could obtain even more Mega Stones for Pokemon that Mega Evolve in Legends ZA. To commemorate the release of Pokemon Champions, an in-game campaign will be held where players can receive Chestnutite, Delphoxite, Greninjite, and Floetite stones. By storing the Chestnut, Delphox, Greninja, and Eternal Flower Floette you befriended during Pokemon Legends ZA and Pokemon Home, and bringing them to Pokemon Champions as visitors, you can obtain their Mega Stones from your mailbox. Okay. If it comes out and crushes it, I won't be upset about how long. Yeah, that's my big thing. But it puts a lot of pressure on not only the fans, sadly, but also the pressure on the game, right? Because if the fans are like, man, it's gotta be good, it's gotta be good, it's gotta be good, and then it doesn't come out to be good, man, I'm praying and hoping that it's phenomenal, right? But people are gonna be so pissed. I saw the presents early before the thumbnail, and I'm so glad I did because I love Gekwa. Gekwa's fire, dude. I thought Gekwa's a really good one. Okay, so more details on Pokemon Home. So you can transfer from Go, Scarlet and Violet, ZA to Home, and then from Home you could send to Champions and back. Only Pokemon that appear in Pokemon Champions will be able to visit from Pokemon Home. Pokemon you have recruited in Champions cannot be deposited in Pokemon Home. So if we get any Pokemon in Champions, we can't send them to Home. Pokemon you have received through Mystery Gifts or elsewhere in Pokemon Champions cannot be deposited in Pokemon Home. So it makes sense. It's making it sound like any Pokemon that you get in Pokemon Champions has to stay in that game, which is a little interesting. Home compatibility with Fire Red, Leaf Green, thoughts? I'm getting the game for sure. Now at this point I'm just hoping that the events are in there. But Fire Red, Leaf Green is an easy buy. Easy buy. The Pokemon you can bring over to each game via Pokemon Home are limited to the Pokemon that appear in those games. Cool, got it. If Pokemon brought over as visitors know moves that cannot be used in Pokemon Champions, you'll need to change those moves via training. Training underwent in Pokemon Champions won't carry over to Pokemon Home, but if the same Pokemon visit Champions again, any training they have received will be saved. Okay, that's cool. Mega Garchomp Z through a distortion. You called it. Yeah, I was so sad though. I was hoping for something more, especially since we have to wait so long for Pokemon Winds and Waves. I was hoping for something a little bit more. That's just me. They're posting the NPCs from Champions. Okay, I'll look into that a little bit more. If a visiting Pokemon leaves Champions, then returns in a different form, the results of any training that Pokemon had undergone in Champions will be lost. What does that mean? I'm assuming if you send like a pre-evolution and then evolve it, maybe. See Pokemon Home official website for more details about linking Home with other games. Okay. You know what we didn't get, chat? We didn't get any information about Pokemon Home connecting with ZA, did we? Am I tripping? For our Pokemon, so our Pokemon game for the year is Pokopia. I hope it lasts. Okay. So by linking Champions to Home, you'll be able to bring certain Pokemon as visitors, as well as sending visiting Pokemon back to Home. If visiting Pokemon know moves that can't be used in Champions, okay, that's all I just went through right now. Okay, help for trainers. It's right in front of you. So in short, if someone doesn't have a Switch, they need to grind Pokemon to go. I guess that's a good way of looking at it, for sure on that. As you enter Pokemon Champions for the first time, you'll be greeted by a variety of friendly faces that will always be around to help you prepare for battle. Tatora will help you get into the swing of things by helping you enter competitions. Kit will help you partner up with Pokemon at Roster Ranch, and Cordy will share new strategies with you as you battle in Pokemon Champions. You'll meet Caraway and Kajima too as you enter the battle arena. Get ready for battles of a lifetime. You know what? It's honestly kind of dope that they mentioned the Roster Ranch. What if that's like a Pokemon, My Pokemon Ranch type of thing? Okay, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Okay. Can encounter familiar stuff. Okay, except trainers will also be able to transfer Pokemon they've caught in these games over to Pokemon Home, which is good. Check back on that. Okay, not a lot of information to go off of. Alright, what is this? The Braille chart? Oh, okay. That helps out. That's something we haven't seen in a while. Okay, Pokemon XP. Pokemon XP World Championships are coming to San Francisco in August. More details on how to attend these grand events are available. Fans can register for multi-day interest lists from April 2nd to April 23rd for a chance to purchase a multi-day pass to XP and the World Champions. Fans selected from the multi-day interest list will have the opportunity to choose between a regular multi-day pass and a multi-day plus arena experience pass, which includes entries to Championship Sunday Arena at the Chase Center. Trainers who can't make it the whole weekend but still want to attend can register for single-day interest list that opens in early summer. Those selected from the list, okay, that's cool. That's cool to know. That's something that I definitely want to do. They removed that on the page on the eShop and people got concerned. Can you blame them? Okay, Garchomp. Let's go over the Garchomp information. Pokemon Days full of delights includes 2 exciting announcements about ZA. 2? Let me see, 1. And other Pokemon Day news. Soon trainers will be able to link Legend ZA and Home. Send Pokemon you caught. Okay, cool. Add select Pokemon from past titles in the Pokemon video game series to your ZA team. Pokemon transferred from ZA to Home can be moved to other games. Okay. But we don't have a date. So players who transfer home Pokemon from ZA to Home can receive an Alpha Chikorita, Alpha Tepig, and Alpha Totodile as mystery gifts on the mobile device version of the game. Okay, I mean that's a nice little reward. So Pokemon Go Wells can have every Pokemon on day 1 of Champions. Well, we don't really know how exactly Pokemon Champions is going to work. Alright, let's see the TCG. Pokemon TCG is turning 30. The celebration will feature a simultaneously coordinated global launch in participating markets, followed by additional product releases throughout the year. This looks cool, whatever this is, because it has Mewtwo and Mew. Whatever this is, I don't know if that's the cover art, if those are the cards. It looks sick, but no information. It's weird. I'm gonna complain 100%, right? Blaze with Marius Mark. Oh, this is all previous to today. Okay. What about this one? This is Winning Waves, Pokemon Champions, TCG. So it's all the stuff that they went over through. Okay. New card rarity. It could be a new card rarity. 100%. What? Am I stuck on this page for? Let's see. Is there more stuff added to the tab? No, it's just this. Okay. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to say I had low expectations. Windy and Wavy Chew scare me. Yeah, I don't like those names one bit at all. I do not like those names one bit at all. Okay. Which Gen 10 started do you have a vibe with? Oh, the Gecko. Easily the Gecko. Did you see that they announced Mega Krabby? You wish, Deltrick. What's up, man? How you doing? Sent you a little some DMs. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Shane sent me nudes. Shane sent me nudes. And that's insane. You look good though. You look good, Shane. You look real good. They hurt you. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. I hate that Pokemon so much. I don't know why. I already have a despise for that Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It would have made it worth staying awake for. You're up a little early. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Deltrick, man? It's great seeing you, by the way. It is great seeing you. $2027 be ways away. Yeah, 100%. The Brouts Pokemon, I don't know why I have a hatred for it already. Like, I'm like, not for me, not for me. You haven't slept yet? You pulling an all-nighter or what? What's going on? What are your thoughts on the games releasing in 2027? A little sad, man. Realistically, a little sad. Your image did not help, Shane. It made me hate it more. I'm gonna be honest. Chef Dente and TJ Rotom. I'm trying to see if they Pokemon have updated any other information, but no, that's the very bare minimum that we have there. Normally I go back to sleep, but I woke up to watch this. And you got stabbed, basically? Yeah. Oh, did not mean to move that one. Meant to move this one. Well, what you been working on, Deltrick, for you to stay up so late or early? Oh, we should actually do the whole Garchomp thing, right? It's not a bad idea to do the whole Garchomp thing. Wonder if there's gyms. I'm sure there is, right? How good would Mega Garchomp be competitively? The thing with Mega Garchomp is it loses its ground typing when it Mega Evolves. So it loses access to its ground stab moves. They'll still be strong, but they're not going to have that extra stab. Let me save. Let me reload. Let me see maybe if I have to download something to start the whole Garchomp thing. Well, I didn't have to do any sort of Mega Krabby better than Garchomp. It should get a flying type to replace the ground. I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, it would still keep the 4 times weakness to ice though, if that was the case. Alright, let's see. Is there anything in like mystery gift in chat? Oh, is this one right here? Special distortion. Yeah. Boom! Nice! So meet the conditions to find a pocket of hyperspace where you can obtain Garchomp IZ. Okay? You just beat Mega Rayquaza? Nice! Alright, so it's this one. Is it a 1-star? Do you have Shiny Gible in this game? I do not, no. I do not. Is it inside the building? No, it's back here. Okay. Honestly, is it a 1-star? Can't even showcase the shiny. I can't. No. Gotta sleep. Wanted to pop in and say hi. Have a good stream. Go. Take it easy, Deltrick. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us, though, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yo, what's up, Bad Slime? Can't wait for Champions, Pokopia, and Winds and Waves. Bad Slime, how you doing? Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. $26 minutes for a 1-star distortion. Thoughts on Pokopia? It's interesting. I already have it pre-ordered and paid for it, but watch out, Mega Garchomp Z is gonna attack. Okay, I mean, let's see. Is it actually gonna be tough? I don't think it is, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I do not think it is. Daniel, yes, you do, but she won't keep it though, if that makes sense. Alright. Down goes Garchomp. Imagine if Cynthia was in this too. Cynthia, Volo, I would have taken anything like that. Make it a little bit more worth it to do this battle. But Mega Garchomp Z. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that was supposed to hold us on to playing the game further. I mean, Mega Garchomp Z. We'll take it, right? Yeah, it was very anticlimactic. I mean, at least you got it right, I guess. Gen 10 has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever with Lysander. What is that? What is that? Real quick, I'm trying to see. Let me go back to the Pokemon Champions website. I feel like there's more information to go off of there. Let's see. Where's this information coming from? I'm seeing all the NPCs and stuff like that, but when you go on that website, it doesn't give me anything any more to follow up on. I'm level 28 in the research for Amiibo, and it's bugging me. Why is that? At the end of this game, he says he's going to roam the world. Imagine we just see him in Wind Wave jet skiing around the vacation. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think they should probably have him appear for a bit before he dies. Similar to AZ, right? I feel like it's what they should have done for AZ. Okay. We kill him. Okay, put it down? Drop him in the water with Wavy Chew. At least we know Pokemon Champions is coming soon, chat, so I'm happy with that. We'll have a few games to pass the time for sure, right? We still have a lot of stuff that we want to do in this game anyway. What do you think of the new costume Pikachu? Legit, when I first saw them, I legit thought that was the end of our trailer. I thought that was the end of our Pokemon Presents. I was like, beginning to start throwing a fit, dude. But, they look a little Nightmare Fuel-ish. It's not necessarily the worst thing, right? It's just... They look okay. What did you think about it, Superblade? Definitely gonna be costumes in Pogo. Oh yeah, easily gonna be costumes in Pogo. There's no denying that. Yeah, they're okay. I don't know. Of course, Shane was talking about it. They look shiny, right? Or they could look like they have a tan going on. Will the starters be shiny locked? Yeah, you know that they will be. So whenever you see like those type of animations at the start of the game, I 100% feel like they'll be shiny locked. We're getting Ditto costumes in Pogo because of Pokopia? Yeah. Do you think, can those Ditto costumes be shiny? I'm getting a lot of like Swamperts and Marshtomps and the thing with Ditto is because it's essentially it's just useless. I don't know. Rowlet, Growlithe, and Sobble for the new starters. What's up, Maggot? But I mean, at least for the Sobble case, the Gekwa case, it's a much better version of Sobble though. But it's not so much a Growlithe. I see more so what's the Pokemon I was thinking about, chat? We mentioned him earlier. Like a Litleo, like Pyroar type of thing. With Pokemon coming out, Ditto has a lot of potential to be in Smash now. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I don't think it'll happen. Can't wait to cook on Champions. Honestly, same, dude. Same. I'm excited to go all in on Pokemon Champions. Fun fact that Ditto in Gen 2 was gonna get an evolution named Animon. But it got scrapped, likely because what would it do that Ditto can't? It'd be a better Kirby. I mean, I kind of like that idea. I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't know about a better Kirby. Kirby kind of cool too. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. With Pokemon like that, it's kind of hard to do anything like different, like Smeargle. What's another Pokemon? Ditto, of course. Okay, Totodile? No, Totodile. I was like, I'm not having fun with this, or not having luck with this Totodile Distortion. And then also the donut that I have is Shiny Sparkling Power 2 and Alpha Power 2. So it's like not the greatest thing ever either. So I'm like, please, Totodile. For Alligator. You think Croconaw spawns in there as well, chat? Let's go check that out. Let's see, maybe that's good. And whereas we didn't get Mega Flygon because they couldn't think of a good design, but now I wonder why they didn't give one in ZA. Maybe it continued being the same thing, where they're like, you know what, Flygon's the perfect Pokemon. I'll be doing Dynamax Adventure still and Shiny Badge Quest and Fire Red Leaf Green. I'm glad that we got that confirmation on Pokemon Home. Now all we need is the event confirmation. But I'm sure we'll be able to get that soon, because, I mean, the game should be already out and available for people. Also, what are you hunting in Dynamax Adventures, by the way? What's next? All types 2, Alpha Power 2. Okay. Wish me luck in here, chat. Because realistically, I have the Totodile already. I need the Crocodile and the Feraligatr. Crocodile, Feraligatr. Okay, actually, this could work, chat. This could work. Right at the start. Okay, it's right at the start. We'll do a fly spam for like 10 minutes. They said they haven't done more evolutions because fan art comes too close to what they've designed. What? But I mean, the crazy part is I feel like they can say that about any Pokemon ever. Right? So I mean, they just need to swallow their pride. If fan art comes out, at that point, hire the artist. You know what I mean? Or buy their, I don't know. Don't leave. I'm gonna going for Moltres and Articuno. You got Zapdos Wednesday night with another streamer. Nice, dude. Okay. Are we gonna get a new evolution? I hope, but I wouldn't put money on it though. Here's the list of things I associate you with: Wingstop, Pokemon, knowing everything about Pokemon related, TikTok, Oreos, Coca-Cola, Pop-Tarts. I mean, honestly, a lot of that is fair game. Also, good luck with that hunt, Maggot. I hope you get it. And you're doing a shiny badge quest in Fire Red Leaf Green. How's the team looking? What are you gonna be rocking for the team? Also, the intro of Pokemon Champions came out, if I'm not mistaken, Chad. You guys want to watch it together? Electabuzz comes to mind when I think of Louis. Yep. As it should. As it should. Fire Red Leaf Green. It should be, right? Fire Red Leaf Green should be out now. Are you gonna do a Fire Red Leaf Green gameplay stream? Most likely, yeah. But it's more so gonna be like casual. When I have the time, something like that. Yeah, it's out. You bought it, downloaded, then you came out to smoke. Sure, not like it could crush my hopes and dreams more. As you do. Okay, look, let's pull this back up real quick. It's this one. I think this is the intro to Pokemon Champions. Heracross and pincer fighting, that's cool. I hope that with these characters looking the way they do, I hope the customization is top tier, by the way. They should be making out, not fighting. Look at our superior. Incineroar's back? Uh-oh. Pokemon Champions. And then if I'm not mistaken, this says here that the Japanese websites. Would I ever do real life wrestling? Yeah, why not? So this is the Dragonite as an early download. If you play Pokemon Champions by Monday, August 31st, 2026, you receive a Dragonite and Champions from the in-game mailbox. As you progress through Champions, you can obtain a Dragonite from the first season's Battle Pass. So there's going to be Battle Passes. By giving a Dragonite to a Dragonite Knight, that's what they talked about. So the Battle Pass is going to have the Mega Stone for Dragonite. By giving a Dragonite Knight to Dragonite, you can Mega Evolve it. Okay. And it can be received in both Switch and mobile. Can be obtained other ways. May be released in shops at a later date. Pokemon gifted and Pokemon Champions cannot be deposited in a Pokemon Home. Okay. This is the Pokemon Legends ZA collaboration, right? So these names are going to be, these are all translations, right? But of course I'll tell you that. Please give us old battle themes. So if you deposit Delphox, Greninja, Chestnut, and then Eternal Flower Floret that you got in Legends ZA and Home and sending them to Champions, you can obtain the Mega Stones for them in Pokemon Champions. Nice, okay. So we kind of had a little bit of information on that already. But these are the two new ones. This is old information. Gonna buy Fire Red in Pokopia right now on eShop. I'll buy Leaf Green at a later date. Will old trainers return in Champions? Who knows? Who knows, actually, right? I don't know for sure. There's the trainers. This is more images about how things look. So, Lucario, Gardevoir, Charizard, Eternal Floettes. Pokemon. This is the Pokemon Home stuff here. This is about the development. Things like that. Okay. A little bit of information. A little bit of information to go off. Nothing like groundbreaking or crazy, right? Let's see. This just tells you how to get the Pokemon, the currency. Yeah, not a lot of go. It's the starter pack on this one. That'd be pretty cool if old champion or old Pokemon trainers appear in Champions. That'd be really cool. I feel like Pokemon should do that actually, because I feel like they'll drop the ball. I feel like they will drop the ball on that, unfortunately. Because it could be like a whole Pokemon World Tournament style thing, right? You bring back trainers and then you don't have to do it all in one go. But at least the trailer confirmed single battles was an option. It does look more casual side of things, so that's cool as well. And then, I mean, luckily we only have to wait, what, 2 months to get information on it? A month and a half? Will it be Champions DLC? I don't think DLC would necessarily be the thing. Because I feel like it's going to be a game, an ongoing game that gets updated frequently. And it seems, from what we've seen, right, we know there's a battle pass coming. You get the Mega Stone that way for Dragonite. So, I don't know. I don't think there's a need for a DLC. I know they want to make it as free as possible, but I highly doubt that, right? I feel like there's going to be some sort of paid aspects to it. So we'll see how things play out. Oh! I think the game will be free but have microtransactions. Yes. That's what I agree with too. I just hope that it's a situation where the game is, when it comes to microtransactions, it's for cosmetics. And for Pokemon costumes, for trainer costumes, for Pokemon types, things like that. Like, if it's more so like, oh, microtransactions, this is how you buy the Pokemon, I'm like, like, that's gonna suck. The training might have some sort of cosmetic stuff, or not cosmetic stuff, but microtransaction stuff that you would have to do. I don't know. excited, chat. So I knew that you bought the French version of Fire Red. Yeah, be safe there. Be careful. It's a little odd that they dropped all the different languages as different games. I feel like that's going to cause a lot of people to buy the wrong ones. The Battle Pass is definitely going to have a paid version. Yeah. Yeah, you know it is. But I mean, if it's a situation where the Battle Pass is cosmetic, like say for example, if they have the free Battle Pass and it includes the Mega Stones that most people are going to want, great. And now the paid version, hopefully it doesn't include things that are necessary to gameplay, and hopefully includes like cosmetics. That's what I'm hoping for. So Pokopia and Fire Red are now bought. Nice. I got the notification that Pokopia was my pre-order from the Pokemon Center was paid for Pokopia, so I know I'll be getting that next week. All right, let's check. Ooh, I didn't even know I had more Feraligatrs and crocodiles to look at over here, but no, nothing there. What about in the middle? Yeah, I'm getting the Ditto plush. That's a shiny Starmie. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But our goal, of course, is the crocodile and the Feraligatr. So let's get back into it. Will you be able to transfer things to Fire Red or just things from? Just from. A lot of the times when it comes to like ports and stuff like that, you could send from, but not to. Fire Red is an instant download. That's not bad at all. So I just thought, sweet. I hate being negative right off the bat, and I'll be more positive all day because I literally have nothing to complain about except the release date of Pokemon Winds and Waves. Yeah, no, everybody. Where's the speed up button? Oh yeah, people are gonna be so pissed. People are gonna be so pissed. I hate that a lot of stuff doesn't have an actual release date, if that makes sense. So like Pokemon Champions doesn't have like we know it's gonna be on in April, right? It could be early April, late April, mid April, you know. Pokemon fans are always pissed. No one hates Pokemon more than and the sad part is nowadays a lot of franchises are that way. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. Nobody hates Pokemon over more than Pokemon fans. You're absolutely right. I wonder if my trend of finding a random shiny Pokemon mid-playthrough will continue. That'd be pretty cool if that's the case. Also, I just saw something where they released, or they leaked, the abilities for the Kalos starters, and I don't like them if that's true. What are they? So it looks like Delphox is Levitate, so it's not going to be an expanding force type of Pokemon. Mega Greninja is Protein, so it doesn't change. I mean, its ability, I guess, is that. And then Chestnut is Bulletproof. Yeah, and it says it's coming from the official screenshot of Pokemon Champions, so... Yeah, no Psychic, yeah, I don't know. I think, Oh, you can soft reset on on Pokemon Red and Fire Red and Leaf Green. Nice. It's YXB&A. YXB&A. Is that all? Oh yeah, it's all the 4 buttons on the controller. That's not bad. Not bad enough. Boycotted, yeah. There's a Japanese Twitter account for Pokemon Champions now. So of course we know April 2026. We know that the different characters. So I'm starting to see a little bit more of the characters. So Totora handles the gym reception and takes care of various operational procedures. Takes pride in the protagonist who shines alongside Pokemon. Okay. Nakajima, I believe is the person's name, is the mayor of the frontier city and Karaway's father. Push forward to the entertainmentization. Ooh, man. I struggle with that one. Of Pokemon battles. Okay. That's the guy that had the mask and the belt in the trailer that I showed you guys. Caraway is the owner of the Pokemon, of the battle arena who enjoys watching Pokemon battles. That's the girl that he battled. Hoping for the birth of the strongest trainers and putting effort into scouting newcomers. Okay. And then there's a Cody person. He's a coordinator. He helps you train your Pokemon. His knowledge of Pokemon battles is quite impressive, and he'll share trivia about battles with you. Okay. The region itself looks amazing. Honestly, it does. It does. I love the visuals of Winds and Waves. At the Scout Around, you're carefully raising Pokemon and have a bright and friendly personality. This is Arugula. I hope I said that correctly. I hope that we can see all our Pokemon that we have on there. I won't lie though, chat. Before today's Pokemon Presents, I was low-key a little I was nervous. I was like, man, what are we gonna get for Pokemon Presents? We're gonna get Pokemon Day. I just wish we had a little more to go off of. The Gen 10 stuff, I'm okay. I think I've already made peace with it. I made peace with it. Coming in 2027, that is completely fine. I just wish with the rest of the stuff, I wish we got a little bit more of confirmed release dates and what they are. Like, for example, the TCG Celebration set. Like, what exactly is it? The same goes for you're hyped about the Pogo stuff. I need to get back into Pogo, man. I'm not feeling it. I haven't been feeling it for a while. I want to do Pokemon Go Fest in the summer in Chicago. I really do. But I honestly, I'm thinking more and more of it that I'm gonna probably just skip it. I'm okay with skipping it. Apart from the Spotlight Hour purge, yeah, that's a little sad that they went that route. I wish they did keep it. I think it would have been really good if they held on to it for a little bit. And also, what was to stop them from doing both the Spotlight Hours and the XSL Spotlight Showcase things that they're doing? Like, they could do both. I don't know. Also, when they're gonna move events to the weekend starting on Saturday, what does that mean? Is it specifically like community days and like raid days and stuff like that? What are those events gonna be? When they realize there's days other than Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, okay, cool, you have Wednesday for raid hours, Tuesday can be spotlight hours, Monday's the max Mondays, right? But there's nothing for Thursday. I don't think there's anything for Friday. So like they could easily, like, if they want to do these showcases, they could extend it out to other days. Oh, a shiny for alligator, chat. That's really cool. It's not an alpha though. It's not an alpha, but it's a shiny for alligator, which is really, really cool. A shiny Crocodile over there, but it's not an alpha. What about you? Still just one Starmie? Yeah, it's still just one Starmie. Anything over here? All the binacles? Okay. I won't lie, chat. I don't know how I'm gonna catch that for alligator. Should I just keep resetting and hoping I get the alpha nearby? Yeah, we'll do that. That's pretty cool though. That the fur alligator is shining there. Oh, don't leave. I like this distortion. I think these are the best medium hyperspaces. I agree. Especially, I mean, in this case, I got really lucky. My target our targets, right, are right here, right in front of me. So I could just fly spam, and anything else is just a little bit extra that I can enjoy. So we have 3 shinies that we're looking at already, right? We have the fur alligator, the Crocodile, and the Starmie. But we need alphas, chat. We need alphas. I mean, the map in general, it's easy to get around compared to the other. I agree. I like this map too. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I think the only thing that would make it better is if this was one of those distortions where the elevator to the rooftop is right in front of me. I think that would make it a lot easier. The only thing that I hate about this is I have to do more than just press one button. Because with like the teleporters, I can just go back and forth just by pressing A. Here I have to press the plus and then click A. I was like, I wish I had a macro controller. Oh no, he has to press 2 buttons. Exactly, man. You understand my my dilemma. Fire Red isn't full screen, sad. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it would get all sort of distorted, I'm assuming, no? I honestly, I don't know, when I stream Fire Red, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't know if I have a layout, I don't know if I need to get a layout. Does that make sense? Oh, but there is somebody who actually posted a layout. I'll most likely use their layout. I saw them on Twitter. I reposted it. I'll most likely I'll do that. I think that's another shiny Crocono there. No alphas. This is really gonna taste my patience as a shiny hunter. 1 in 8,000. Nah, you got this, bro. I believe in you. Is there another shiny over here? I don't see it. I just heard the sparkles. Why do I hear sparkles? I don't see no other shiny. Am I tripping? On the roof? Maybe, yeah. Let's head over to the roof. Yo, Damage Plushie, thank you so much for rating the channel with your community. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream? How was Pokemon Presents to you? How do I feel? Good morning. Yeah, good morning to you too. How's it going? You liked it? I liked it too. I mean, I'm just complaining just to complain. I wish we had a little bit more like release dates, like actual release dates, not just like, oh, it comes out this time. You love the start. All three of them, like all three of them, like out of all three of them, is there one where you can just be like, okay, no, this is the one. Also, I heard the sparkles earlier. It seemed like it was a rooftop shiny, but I'm not seeing anything here either. Yeah, that was my choice too. Gekwa, I hope I say that correctly. Gekwa is the one for me. 100%. Think it was the Starmie inside. Okay. I didn't know I was so close to the Starmie inside. For the record, chat, I do have a few shinies that are on screen. I don't want to catch them just yet. I should though, to kind of clear up some space there. The internet is gonna love Palm. You think so? It's because in my head I'm like, dude, people are gonna hate like Pomeranians type of thing, and I feel like that's why I don't think people are gonna like it. You got a shiny alpha Pokemon? Nice. Wait. I got a question on that because I'm not too familiar. Can it still be different sizes even though it's the alpha? Or is it like automatically XL? Nice. Okay, got the shiny Crocodile. Let's run away from these guys. We're split between the Palm and the Gekwa. Really? I had a few people in here talking about routes. I believe that's the name on that. Honestly, I don't know why I'm catching these. I might have to do a reset on this. I do like this distortion, so I might have to do a reset on this. Yeah, because we got the shiny for Alligator and another Crocodile there. But yeah, we want to do another distortion, or we're gonna reset the distortion. Trying to get those alphas, man. Why is Oak flapping his lips so much? What? I'm looking at the pictures. I'm gonna be honest. The brown one, the grass type, I don't like that one at all. Oh, it's Shane. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. There's gonna be a lot of spamming A in that game, I feel. Shane, are you gonna shiny hunt in that game, or are you just playing through it? Alright, let's do this. We're doing Sparkling Power all 2. There was so much bounce on the fire starter. Really? Looking at it a little bit more, I can see how cute it is, but I don't know. I think nothing compares to Gekwa. Also, this is a terrible distortion. Where am I for alligators? Ooh, not even in the middle. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I have to run too much when this comes to this one. Let's reset for a better one. Don't know if I missed you answering this because my phone bugged out. Oh, an SD card, is it worth it for the Switch? I think so. If you're planning on buying like games, not physical games, I guess, if that makes sense. I mean, I know they're kind of going through the game card side of things. So I would still recommend, if you can get an SD card on the cheaps. I know during like Black Friday and that time, they were having like really good sales at Best Buy for Nintendo Switch SD cards, but I would 100% advise to it. I think you should get it though, Expos. It'll reset. But the first time I liked all the starters in a minute. What did I feel about last ones? Yeah, I didn't like the last ones. You know what? I can kind of see where you're coming from though. Because I'm gonna be honest, it's been a few generations where all 3 starters seem pretty good. In my opinion, I think hands down, Hoenn has the best trio. Where all 3 of them are like, it's a toss-up. They have a Gengar one at Target, and you almost bought it. Yeah, if you're buying the digital games, 100%. Yeah, I would advise to get an SD card for sure. Yeah, see, so like Unfair Cat buys digital games, 100%. Same thing. It's what I would recommend, especially since Nintendo Switch 2 is a little weird, where they're doing these game key like the licenses and stuff like that, where you have to like download the game. I don't know. I feel like it'd be worth it. Gen 1 starters were all yes, sure, but Gen 3's better though, in my opinion. It's like Gen 1, Gen 3 are 2 of the generations where I think everything's, you know, all 3 of them are really good. And then I think Gen 4 is up there too, but not as much as Gen 3 and Gen 1. Gen 5, I'm gonna be honest, I hate Tepig and Oshawott. Snively's my boy. Yo, what's up, Common Rider? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, dude. Happy Pokemon Day. Yeah, yeah, Gen 4 is a great trio. I just don't think, compared to like Hoenn and Kanto, I don't think it could compare, but it's still up there as a great trio. And then I mean, the only other one that I would probably consider is maybe a Lola. I usually play by grabbing my starter and just that's it. But instead, no, you grab the Shinx instead. I mean, Shinx is pretty dope though. Shinx is pretty dope. Plushy, I gotta ask, what's your favorite Pokemon overall? Agree to disagree, but I definitely say Gens 1 and 3 are the only ones with the perfect trio. There's a bad choice, yeah. No, yeah, 100%, 100%. Mischievous. That's actually kind of that's a cool take. You don't hear that too much. Wait, okay, so you say Mischievous specifically? What about Miss Magius though? Are you a fan of Miss Magius? A lot of people be like, oh, you know what? Like, you know. And Incineroar took down Ken. Have you seen the what set is it in? There's a new Mischievous illustration rare card. I think it's in the new Ascended Heroes set. Have you seen it? Just got one shot by a Rattata. Fluttermane is cool. Yeah, I like Fluttermane. That's a really cool one. I don't know if it's because of the competitive VGC aspect that makes me like Fluttermane so much, but I like the Pokemon in general. I think it's a great design. And I'm not a big fan of like green shinies, but Fluttermane works. Let me look at Mischievous. Snorlax. Yeah, it's in a, I know it's in Mega Dream, so I'm pretty sure it's in Ascended Heroes. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so we have a good spot there. Binacles there, that doesn't really matter for me. Okay. And then more in the middle. Okay, perfect. Okay, we can keep going this. What's up, Cyber Potato? Saw Fluttermane and regretted not getting Scarlet as your first, but you played Scarlet too. Yeah. I brought out the good clothes for Pokemon Day. Does that show that Pokemon can totally take down Street Fighter characters? Like, what game is this? This is a Pokemon Legends EA. That's the Bad in the Sun type of show? Or what show are you talking about, Kamen Riders? Like the Death Battle ones where they had like War Greymon battle Charizard X? But plushie, I was in the same boat. I went all in on Violet. I was like, dude, Violet, you know, the Miraidon looks so dope. And then I saw the rest of the Paradox ones, and I'm like, damn, Scarlet's better. I mean, of course, I played both, right? But I was like, I'm with you on that one. Like, I think my favorite Paradox Pokemon is Roaring Moon. And I was like, man, like... You like the future theme more? Really? My big thing with them is, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, it is specifically with the future ones. Is still bother that Scarlet didn't get fossils walking around in the past. Yes, but I feel like it's because if they didn't have the fossils walking in the past, like what would the future have? So I understand why they didn't do it, but it makes a lot of sense to why they should have. Oh, the reveal trainer for Smash Ultimate. Yeah, or Incineroar. Okay, now I know it makes more sense now. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. So I have two issues. Do you think they should re-release Emerald? Yes, yeah. So I'm hoping that sometime later this year, they do more ports. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald as the next ones. I think that would be a really cool idea on Pokemon's part. So two issues that I have with the feature theme in or I guess just the Pokemon in general, right? For Violet, I don't like Iron in their names because all of them have it, right? And it makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's futuristic and techy and stuff like that. Where like in the past ones, they have like more unique names like Great Tusk, Fluttermane, right? Sandy Shocks. I don't know, it's Screamtail. But then over there you have Iron Thorns, Iron Jugulus. And I don't know, I didn't like the iron in it, right? And then the shinies. The shinies are all chrome. And again, makes a lot of sense, right? It makes a lot of sense for the shinies to be that. I just didn't like it. Hopefully they keep the water and fire starters on all fours. You're sick of bipedal Pokemon. Dude, if they make that dog into a two-legged humanoid thing, I'd be so weirded out. I'm gonna be honest. I think with the gecko, I think they can do both, maybe. But it makes a lot of sense for it to stay four-legged. Unless it turns into some sort of dragon, like something like Digimon-esque. Everything's chrome in the future. Like Squidward in that one episode of SpongeBob. I think I'm intrigued. I want to, like, looking at Brouts. In my head, I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna be, you know, a grass flying. Realistically, that's what it's gonna go to be, right? Imagine they make that into a four-legged thing. Well, to be fair, I did like Incineroar, though. I did like Incineroar a lot. So, but yes, in essence, the exact same thing that you just mentioned, yes. But in essence, I did like Incineroar. Also, plushie, I don't know, I know I mentioned it, but I didn't actually show you. But hopefully that shows up a little bit on screen. But that's the Mischievous card from Ascended Heroes. Have you seen it? Unless they pull a Decidueye and make it a different type. Yeah. Oh, don't leave. I'm working on a Pokédex of like illustration rares and things like that, and it's on my radar 100%. And then Ascended Heroes is a little hard to come by lately, so it's like I'm trying my luck. Imagine firefighting dog. If they give us another firefighting, I'm of course I'm not gonna do anything, right? But I feel like the community is gonna throw up their hands and be like, "What are we doing, chat?" I don't see it being. I don't see it having a secondary type. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it stays strictly as a fire type. And realistically, I don't know. Dude, it'd be so insane if they somehow make that dog bipedal. I was like, how'd you guys even do that? How do we get there, chat? I see it being a fairy because of the floof. I can see that. Are we missing a fire fairy type Pokemon? I feel like we are, right? I feel like that's one of the types that hasn't been made yet. Are they making vicious and make it a dark type? No, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. It's a Pomeranian. I don't see it at all. I think it's going back. Yeah, so the main series game. So it's weird to say because we don't call the Legends games main series games, but they are main series games. But the Legends games seem to be the only ones where they experiment on the battle mechanic. I believe that like the main series generation games are gonna go back to turn-based. Incineroar 2, Electric Boogaloo. Gecko, I could see it looking a bit too Saboline if they go bipedal. The fire fighting PTSD is real, yes. No, I feel like it could be like a water dragon type, right? If they make it some sort of it eventually evolves into like some sort of chameleon. I don't know. Also, I follow a bunch of artists on Twitter, and somebody was like, oh, you know, these are my ideas of how the starters could potentially look for waves and winds and waves, right? And they posted it hours ago, a couple hours ago, and one of them, or actually, yeah, one of them looks oddly familiar to the Brout Pokemon, and then there's another design that is a similar concept to a Gecko, and I'm like, huh, interesting. See, I could see Gecko's final Evo being Water Ghost, because Invisible Geckos. Oh, you mean what Sobble should have been? Yeah, I get it. As much as I want to keep going on the starter hunt, I really want a shiny on Pokemon Day. I think going back to Moltres DAs. That makes sense. That'd be really cool to get a nice shiny Pokemon for Pokemon Day. You love Ghost, Dragon. Hope the main game stays turn-based. I don't mind this ZA battle mechanic. I'm not upset about it. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Unfair Cat. I like that the Legends games can experiment. Because they experiment a lot. So like, for example, I hope the next Legends game is very similar in world building like Legends Arceus, but the battle mechanics are like Legends ZA. I think I would be very happy with that. Exactly. Love Legends. Also want my mainline to be turn-based. And what I love about it is I love that they're
These are my best.
Whoa. I don't know what was going on. What I love about it is how am I trying to word it? Pokemon Champions is gonna be the main like battle format. So if they could work on the animations for the main series games, but not have to worry about adding resources for like online battle play and stuff like that, I don't know. I feel like they could do great things. Also, I traded. Did you see the Pikachu stance up in the battle? That looked kind of sick. I did not. I did not. You're gonna have to take a screenshot of that and show me that. But how do you know we're gonna get another? Well, I don't. That's the thing. I don't know if we're gonna get another Legends game. It would have been pretty cool if they announced 2 games this year, right? But I would just assume because Legends games are seeing success, both critically and sales-wise. So I would assume they would keep it going, right? But also, that's Loki. That's how I felt about the Let's Go games, though. I thought we were getting Let's Go Johto for like 6 years in a row, though. What do you mean by critically? Like, the fans are like, oh, dude, it's a great game. I like this game. A lot of people give the game praise. And then people who do, like, the reviews and stuff like that, like, oh, I rate this game, you know, so-and-so out of 10. You know, they get good reviews. Because I think I saw something where if you compare, like, Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield reviews to, like, Legends games, it's, like, night and day. Alright, let's check these Croconos. They should just do Let's Go games through all the generations. Yes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But that's just... I love those games, man. I am a sucker for those games. I love those games. There's a shiny Crocono there, but it's not the alpha. Sad days. What's over here, chat? Staruse. All Staruse, nothing there. Okay. Let's keep it going. But yeah, to be fair, I understand it, right? It's a lot of resource heavy, but like if we can get Legends games consistently, if we can get Let's Go games consistently along with main ones, you sent me the DM on the Pikachu. Let's check this out. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that looks really good. Like, don't get me wrong, the lifespan of a Pokemon game, I mean, to be honest, if you think about the lifespan of a Pokemon game, you have, Scarlet and Violet, right, what's been the game for, 4 years now? But if you think about it, though, like, people will play the game, like, casually. You gotta think about your casual gaming, crowd. And a person will casually play the Pokemon games for, let's say 3 months. New DLC comes out, gets them excited. Of course, DLC doesn't come out 3 months after the main game, right? It'll come out maybe like 6 to 8 months afterwards. So it gets them back in, play it for another month and a half, 2 months, right? And then another DLC comes in, you know? So it's like, back and forth, you know, you're getting those casual gamers to come back in, playing the games, right? Which is great, right? That's what you want. But if you have like other games to kind of support some sort of gameplay loop, so like for example, ooh, what the hell was that? Oh, that's the first I get in my view, like right in my face, dude, right in my face. But like say for example, if you had like the Legends game on the loop, so like for example, right now I'm in a situation where I can play a number of different games because I have a number of different projects going on. So I have Legends ZA, I have Scarlet and Violet. I can go back and play Let's Go. I can play Sword and Shield. You saw it, right? The Feraligatr was a little odd. Caught me off guard. Had to switch to the other reset. I could charge my phone. All good. I think I'm gonna watch that trailer one more time, because it did look good for Winds and Waves. I didn't think we would get so much of scenery like we did, but we could compile a list of Pokemon returning though, which is pretty cool. Nice. Binacle. What's in the middle? Oh, there's the Crocodile. You got the sparkles for the Crocodile. Okay. Binacle. Yeah, the water does look good. I hope that the water stays looking that good though. Because I didn't pay attention to the trailer. Did you see anything that said something along the lines of like not actual gameplay or something like that? That's the part that kind of scares me. Honestly, I didn't even know that Starmie was alpha. Ow. Come on, sparkle for me, chat. Hold up, you know what, chat? One thing I want to do. Yeah, because it's a little early in my day here. I want to actually get some breakfast in, and I want to work on the Hoenn starters video. So we're gonna have to reset this. Call it a day. I'm not tripping. I was like, we'll come back to this. We have the distortion. We have the resources. Or should we get for a better distortion? I'm not too sure, but we'll be fine like that. One thing that I want to do is I want to actually go through the trailer one more time for Winds and Waves, because I want to kind of write down all the Pokemon, like what Pokemon are available. You know what I mean? Like Winds and the Waves. Okay, it's a full 3-minute trailer, by the way, which is really good. All right, let me bring up my notepad. I want to do this. I want to kind of let's compile the Pokemon that are coming back. They're making their way back in. Take it easy, boss. I'll hit you up when it... Yeah, for sure. I got you, man. I got you. Okay. Let's get this going. So what? I want to see how many Pokemon are... We can try to deduce how many Pokemon are missing, or... Because I assume the Pokedex is going to have about 400 Pokemon, right? Let's see. Okay, so we have Pikachu, right? So we know that for sure. So Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu. We know that for sure. Okay. I'm intrigued, man. I'm intrigued. This game looks good. Gameplay, screenshots and footage are from product in development and not final. Okay, so how is your porch so dry living at sea? Okay, so we have Tropius, but we also saw Oddish. Well, we saw Gloom, right? So we could assume Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, and Blossom are in. Okay. We see Wailord and Wilmer. Okay. This looks cool. Whatever this is, this little spire, looks pretty cool. It's the hat, dude. It's the hat. The cowboy hat does not look good. Okay. So we saw 2 Pokemon there. We saw Nimble. So that means we also have Lokix. And then we have Tailo. And we have Swellow. They got the clay hat. Tangela. So Tangela and Tangrowth. Okay. Ladybug and Lady N. Okay, okay. Do you think Ladion gets like an Evo? Slugma, okay. So Slugma, Macargo, and then we have Solizzlepede and Santa Scorch. Okay. We have the Pikachu, of course. I like that animation, like the catch animation. Wingull and Pelipper. So we know Drizzle's coming back, right? Wingull, Pelipper. We have Krabby, Kingler. We have Palossand and Sandygast. Of course, backwards, right? Because we see the Sandygast there. Corsola and Marini. Yeah, honestly, it kind of be like that. What's up, Raphael? How you doing, man? Toxapex, and then we have Corsola. It is the Johto one, but I could only assume that we have the Galarian Corsola, and if that's the case, we also have Cursola. Okay. Yeah, honestly, look out, Corsola. Look out. Okay, we have Temple. I like that there's actually like a swamp area too. That makes a lot of sense. Temple, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad. And then we have Carnivine. Slugma again. This looks cool. Oh, we have Duskull. Okay. That means Dusclops. Dusclops. And then Dusknoir. I like this area, like a little hut in the middle of nowhere in nighttime with ghosts coming around. These are the starters. Let's look at them again. Eviolite, Dusclops, yeah, that's exactly what I thought of. Browns. That Giggle is pretty cool. I've never really paid attention to the Giggle before. Okay. So we have Corsola, I see Toxapex there, Lumineon, right? So that means we have Finneon, Lumineon. And then I see Frillish. So I'm assuming we have Jellicent. We have the Wailords in the background. I know these are Temples, or Tynamos, I should say. Tynamo, Electrike, and then Electros. Okay, is that all the Pokemon that we have so far? Krabbies, Luminions. Okay. Global simultaneous release. Okay. Alright, so we have all the Pokemon that were featured, plus of course the starters, right? So let's see how many Pokemon we have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Plus 9 for the starters, right? So that's 56. And I assume the Dex is going to have like 400 Pokemon in it. Makes you wonder what the legends are going to be, honestly. Imagine they do something crazy and they give us legends from previous games. They're like, this is the new, this is what we're going to have. Interesting. All right, chat. We have 56 Pokemon confirmed so far. But that's gonna be it for me for today's live stream. We did a little bit of shiny hunting. Well, of course, we did our Pokemon Presents watch party. Tornadus as a main legendary. Exactly. That'd be insane, right? Lugia as a main legendary. Bring it back. I don't know. But chat, that's gonna be it for me. Over on Twitch, I know you guys are. We have a handful of people here watching. Let's find somebody that we can raid. Share our community with. Give me one quick second here. Let's see. Oh, Jimmy. Yes. Jimmy's live. Jimmy's playing Fire Red Leaf Green. Kyogre and Tornadus, name a more iconic duo. It'd be so odd if they do something like that. Chat! My boy Image Tortuga, or Jimmy, is streaming over on Twitch at the moment. We're going to send our community over there. Head over there, drop him some love, drop a hashtag Legion Love. Hopefully you guys can talk about Pokemon with him. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with us. Damage Plushie, I do appreciate the raid 100%. I do appreciate you sharing your community with me. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a good one. Video coming out hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to work on it so that video comes out tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube so you guys never miss that video and hype it up and show it all the support. But I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Peace.